Hey everyone, welcome back. I am the Fire and today this is my new project and guitar scheme today and the new project I review right now guys and welcome back. To the new live stream. So RWA cross-chain asset and the Novosto XNL trading and competition win up and these guys 36,000 of the 300 XNL per user and Gate is currently holding and Novosto XNL trading in competition and join right now guys and share guys and the 6 lakh of the XNL reward price pool and camping period guys October 29 and 2025 and 12 o'clock of this guys November and guys November and 12 of the 2012 of this guys free to 12 of the 2025 of the 12 o'clock of the PM UTC. So active and expensive, exclusive and benefit and the newcomer claim and this extra XNL guys reward each and during the event and the knew the how additional trading and tax can share and the price pool and these guys 1,20,000 of the XNR and on the first comer and first serve and the basis. So tax one complete you first spot trading and place and this guys $200 you first future and trading at least guys and this 500 US dollar and these guys receive an 100 XM. So the tax and the recharge and cumulative and export trading volume and 1000 and US dollar or the cumulative future and trading volume 3000 of this US dollar to receive an additional and 100 XM. So active recharge rates and the external trading leaderboard and up to 33 6 and external reward each and this during the event and user who and this have the no less and 500 external export trading and volume can share guys. So 420,000 external reward base and the far there of the external export trading volume are ranking guys. So reward. So guys, reward and these 33,000 of the 600 external reward guys. This is the maximum trading volume per person. So the trade XNL and USDT active 3 and Bitcoin use enjoy and these guys up to two 50 and 7 fireable during the event and this invite plan engaged and complete trading volume and these guys 200 US dollar and future trading and volume and these guys 500 are these 200 external reward and these total price pool and these guys 60,000 of the 6 lakh of the external and these guys and this is the 60,000 XML and this invite and this earn of this 25,000 XML in reward and these guys this more the more amperage you invite more and the reward and you can reward distribute and the first comer and the save the base and the reward and distribution guys. So notice this is the notice and all participate and need and the click and join button and complete the identity verification before the event and this eligible reward and trading volume and buy volume, sell volume and this the volume reward and this event and 60 Luck XNL reward and will distribute and within 14 work day and this camping and the end. So use the public duplicate and this any and other cheating and this behavior and this source of the inflation and trading volume in bulk registration and this fake up the action and this self trading and this dematching ads. This stick and this prohibit and multiple account and which and the same identity and the verification information entered in the account and this sub-account and this participate in activities. So market and the maker and corporation institutional account say application agent and this partner account and this not eligible participate in the event. So if you participate active and this get simulation only and this only receive and reward and this activity. So when you are describe and this between in this version and this English version of the shelf review. So get and deserve alright and the final execution and this the event and this not of the applicable agency. So user the United Kingdom other district and location and cannot access and the service including and participate in this event and this competition in the CR user agreement for of the user details and district and location we are do not intend and the solicit and the could not marketing to word and customer search of the district and the location. So guys trading competition I talking about guys. So this is the GT trilogy passes guys. So GTR drop and trilogy and pass and these guys 10 of the sign up and the claim up to an 80.5 of the GT for user to reward our GT holder for the support and the problem and launching and the limited time and the GTR drop event and complete the registration and this meet and this corruption and this condition and this airdrop and this participate in airdrop and this each user and this receive and this 80.5 GT and with total 5 school and full and this guide GT is 70,000 of the GT limited quantity and the first comer and air sub guys. So this is the join now and the event period. This is the October 28, 2025, 8 o'clock in November, and this 11 uh, 2025 UTC. So, how to participate? Long and the click join now, complete the registration and complete the registration date of the future string and receive of the GTR drop. So, airdrop sign up and airdrop reward whole GT receive. Guys, up to 0.5 GT and during the event and this under user and uploading and at least guys 10 GT and will receive an 0.1 GT after registration. The new user airdrop reward will be double of the 0.2 GT and the first of the 15 eligible user will receive an additional 0.3 GT price full guys 200 GT limited supply and new user define user and this new trade and this future therefore complete in the future and the trade at the any during the event and regardless and of the win and register guys. So drop and GT holding and the challenge and this two ranking on of GT3 guys. So during the event and the user had increased the G10 GT can increase leaderboard and this top of the 100 user will and this share and this 13 GT price full according GT increase and the width and signal user able and receive and this up to GT and the price pool will be distributed and the net GT holding and marking and the until and this reward or other claim and this net of the holding and this GT balance and this end of this event and the balance and the start the event. So for every and this 30,000 guys every and 30,000 of this uh, future trading and the volume and accumulated during the event and you will be receive a random and airdrop and the zero point 0.1 and zero point 0.5 GT max reward and GTN for user and price pool and the GT and the distribute trading volume and ranking and the will supply and last so GT holding bonus airdrop and user and this guys 10 GT and sign up and the meetup and the stating volume requirement and can of the extra airdrop and total full 200 GTN user and the randomly select and one top and reward for user. Okay, so future and GT holding and bonus airdrop and this is big and the special food cash to help and the user and experience get and the convert future and this you know how to start and convert transaction and the with limited and 0.10 and the free and the instant experience start and convert to journey today guys. Uh, so almost every and this right now guys this is this right now spot and this future asset talking about right now guys. Swap staking for USDT future asset and now live and get swap staking now and support USDT future asset and user can enable the spot staking future and the with only one click and now staking and lock up the require and the earning and distribute and the daily and the spot account guys. Early yield and the trading and put future in front of the working and generate and the return and automatically no staking required and this one and the flexible can the transfer the trade at any time guys. So on of the yield and the USDT and trading and unlocking an efficient way to grow up to asset. So guys, to earn staking reward, user must maintain the minimum and holding and the requirement each and the token after the same and their cap and this holding eligible and the yield and calculation any exclusive and this access will not get and this additional reward for the details and please visit soft facets staking. So the manual, annual and the present and rate and in case of staking and the change daily and the extra and rate and the adjust based and the market condition and these other factors ensure and the stable and competitive and returns. So only USDT your future and this guy's account and this eligible daily reward and USDT spot account and this unfilled account and not of the include. The first is taking you what will distribute the user and export account on the day and the snapshot, and this is second on the day after addiction and the between in this case UTC, and thrift and soft is taking you what will be and credit and the spot account and the daily distribution and the may and be delay due to network delay and system and calculation of the other unforced factor guys. So for the best performance we recommend upgrade and you are have to be shown and 0.26 of the above and the gate will and continue provide the user and secure and completed is set and growth and service. If you are have any question please contact official customer support. Get release at latest proof and the reserve report total reserve ratio gas reaches 124 of the percent converting the nearly 500 tracker user asset gas. So get latest and proof and of the reserve and the report and total reserving ratio gas reaches this converting and this guy's total asset. So Gate has released and the new reserve report and according the data as of the October and this 28 of the 25 at this total value and the Gate and reserve features and this 11.676 billion and the total reserve ratio reaches and 124 of the person get reserve and cover nearly and 500 type of the user asset guys. So guys currently and the total number of the BTC held by user and these um, guys and this is the get and the reserve amount and this guys 24,800 three three with the excess and the reserve ratio and increasing in form of this from 33.48% of this ratio and this gets to and 33.96 total number and the Ethereum held by user and this guys and get reserve and amount and the increase and this form of this with the excess and reserve ratio and rising from of this total amount and USDT held by user increase and this guys will get USDT reserve view and these guys resulting exchange reserve and ratio guys. Disclaimer: the contract and does not of the continue and the offer and solicitation and their recommendation. You should be always seek and the independent and professional advice and the before making investment and the decision. Get me and just stick and for it and certain and the for of the information please read and the user agreement by GetIO. and 5% extra interest and for of the new user boost and return and the get and quant of the fund guys. So the quant get quant and fund of the offer exclusive limited and the time and this 5% of the bonus interest the new user with the current and maximum APR of the recharge of these guys. So 90.09 future and the low risk and the high return and this natural and or return and the great and the fun of the manage and by top asset management and team help and the achieve the profit easily guys. This is the subscribing. Right now, this is the event fair time and this eligible BHP 5 and 14 user how to even and subscribe and quant and this for like October and 27 and 2025 guys. So this is the event details and heading investment USDT and a smart arbitrage and USDT and headers and ARK capital and USDT total APR guys. So the natural smart investment USDT arbitrage and the for Finio USDT. So data update and this October to 27 and 2025 actual and product and APRs and base and all the figure and show and on the subscription base. So the first of the 100 USDT of the is and participate the event and this earning and will be distributed in the this USDT token and the equipment and the value and any more amount and this is exclusive that will be issue and future voucher point and the future bonus and equal and the value in this edition of 20 user and this will be randomly selected and this win of the 10x value and bonus and voucher and the surprise of the reward. So about and quant of the fund. So note and reward will be distributed user account and the within 7 work and this 7 day and this after event and the maximum total we can reward for user and capper and 100 USDT co-opment and user with this another restrict and this not of the eligible service and this detail and restrict and reason please read this user agreement. So guys, this is the read this user agreement I'm talking about right now guys. So please follow my GitHub channel. So guys, risk warning and cryptocurrency trading and subject and the various factors and this market and condition and this regularly change and prices and highly and the value to upgrade and the face over risk trade and the with condition. So let's talking about guys user agreement. So guys, and number one and this general and this user agreement. Let's start 1.1 general guys. And before using a, or accessing an website, operate guide and including and this getio.com and www and associate and the application interface face and the API and location located at of this gate API and any service and made of the available and thought and the website any associate and the mobile application and API as such get .com and the collectively and the service and any relate and the software farm and this blog and social and the media and page and other and the relevant and the platform operate or the maintained by Get and this you must read and this user and this agreement and this carefully and understand all the terms and the condition especially and the contents and the highlights and by capitalized term of the italic and hold bold and this underlay or color and the agreement and the concept and the main body and five basic policy and these guys and as well and the many rules and sentiment and instruction and condition and this limitation and disclaimer and the obligation and the publish or may or be published or the future of the site for the convenience and the of the wording and in the agreement and the site and this gate and this any an articulation and the relate body and corporate and this refer of this gate.io and this site guys. So please read this agreement and carefully and the team the agreement and the go of the use and the service access and the site of this register of this an account and accessing and downloading use and the click on I agree and this accept any get and the service it's and demand and that's you have and read and this understood and the in vocally and accept and by legal and bound and by and all term or the condition and stupid stipulate in this agreement and alongside and any other agreement and transaction and this operation rules and the announcement and other rules and this and you may be required or to accept and include but not limit and the privacy policy and that's you agree to be legally and bound and the any and the terms and the condition the four of the additional and using and creation future of the service you will and subject and specific and the additional and terms and condition applicable and of this and those and the future sorts of the relevant and this product the agreement guys. So we reserve and write or the modify and this agreement and this applicate and the terms of the service actives and the term of the trading and the policy and guideline and announcement and for the time and this in our soul and discourse without and notice any and this immediate and the modification will be and the demand and the sufficient in immediately and this upon posting and this on-site and condition and this you will continue and the use and this of this site and the slide of this service and this provide and this gate of the demand as of the acceptance and sorts of the immediate and the modification if you not the agree and any sorts of the modification you must and discounting and using or accessing our service guys. So disclaimer guys, we do not provide any material and information our site and which and shall continue or to be trust and to as of the recommendation offer and the innovation and the endorsement or this solicitation and this to enter into the any transaction and this other wish and the deal and with the digital asset or the products. So the if you future understand and that's we are not your broker and agent and intermediately and the advisor and concerning and the natural and the value and potential and suitable any particular and digital asset and transaction investment and strategy. We do not provide and consulting and tax legal and insurance or investment advice and any kind, and therefore of the information that's are available on the site of the construction and this advice and any kind, and you alone and this slowly and this responsible to determine and whether and this any investment strategy and this product or service and appropriate and this suitable for any according and this to you financial and this circumstance and the personal investment objectives and the risks and tolerance. We are not responsible to the discussion you make any transaction based on the information and the site, including any loose and in core and the erasing from the those discussion, guys. So 1.2 and risk disclosure and the digital asset primarily used to speculators and are you use and relatively less or retail and commercial market, and digital asset transaction are the highly risk and due to fact and they are the trade and the throughout and the day without and limits and other and race of the fall and price and the market makers and global government and the policy may of the user in selection and the in the price. So digital asset unlike traditional fiat and the currency good and the accommodation and the market and the subject to explosion and risks unlike other traditional flat and the currency digital asset and the are decentralized are not of the backed by in central bank and government or other legal entities, and digital assets currently remain illegally and under regular search as the value and of the digital asset may the raise and this and fall depending upon and the market and confidence or investor in competing and this currency and regularly and the announcement or the change and technical problem or any other factor, guys. So due to the significance and this risk of the trading and this digital asset as the impact of the technology and this institutional market, we cannot and warrant and of the grant of debts and particular or type and the digital asset will be available on his site and the service. So we reserve in this right to stop offering and service in relation or the particular type and digital asset on use site we are use and the responsible and boards and the not of the notify if you are case and supporting trading or provide and service and relation to particular and digital asset in this case, and this you will not of disable and convert and that type and digital asset into the any other digital asset, and this however and you will be give me an option and this transfer of the digital asset another way wallet address and this please aware and this will be not responsible any cost and include and this if you are decided and transfer of the digital asset another and wallet of the address, guys. So we are let's talking. We are not of the responsible or the liable of the for of the any digital asset once they are the transfer from the our site and the or to another site at device platform wallet or user, and no are we responsible or the liable or any digital asset not of the trade and on our site that's have been sent into the our site, and we are will be not of the responsible and the liable for the any digital asset that's have been sent or the incorrect and the incomplete wallet address, guys. So transaction in the digital asset may be irreversible, and therefore of the we strongly and recommend that we do not that you do not send of the digital asset any and person do not and the personally know and or the completely trusted it's the important for you take and the action and the when transcription and doing storing and the digital asset and the weather and your accounting and thoughts other and this side of the wallet or device would take and the responsible and for the um, misappropriation or the theft of your digital asset, we strongly advise that you familiarize yourself and with and implement a personal wallet and service or the device strong your digital asset and implement and the other security and measure and always take and get and the degree of this care and this press section of the secure your and passport and the when operation in a digital environment. So digital asset of the trading is the highly risk and is therefore of the not suitable of the no most of the people and you acknowledge and this outstanding and this investing in a digital asset may of this result in fertile of the total loss of your investment and this therefore you are strongly and recommend to decide their amount of your investment based on your lose and basing and this capacity you acknowledge and understanding that digital asset may get and this generate and the deter be active and reach that. So therefore if you are have any doubt and this you are strongly advised to seek and this assistance and form of the personal advisor and seek and relevant and professional advice and future more and this acid and form of the above and maintain and the risks and they are may also be and this unpredictable risks and this therefore you are advised and too careful so consider that use rational and this judgment to access and you financial and position and the above and the mention and risks and the before making any discussion or on of the transaction in a digital asset any and all lose and the raising and therefore other will be born and by and yourself and shall of not be held and the liable in any manner and the whatsoever and house over guys so let's talking you acknowledge and understand and that's of the get that so you understand and that our side and only initiate and to the server and the venue and of you obtain information and find of the counterfeits and the of the trading and negation and the effect and this transaction of the digital asset who do not have participate any for you transcation and therefore of the shell and this use shell and the absolute and direction. So carefully asset and this authentic and legality guys. So valid and this relevant and digital asset and this info of the as well and this bear of the responsibility and lose and that's may of the edit of the their form. So all opinion and this information and discussion and analyze and price advice and other information on our site and this general market and review I do not and constitute any investment financial and taxation or any and the form of the professional and buys who do not bear any loss and however and the erasing directly and indirectly and this form of the connection and with above men and information including but not limit any loss and profit guys so we reserve the right and determine and or the modify any centralized of the site of the any time and our soul and the discretion we have used and responsible effort less and ensure and accuracy the information side of this. However, we do not and they cannot and granted the degree accuracy of the information bear and the any loss of the erasing and directly or indirectly form of the connection. So with information the site of the form any and delay and the failure cause and by failure to link up with internet and transfer to receive and notice and information. So using and the base and the trading and also innovates and the risks and the including but not limited failure and in software, hardware, or the internet links, and the considering that we cannot control and reliable and available or internet, and we will not of the responsible any and this distortion and the delay and link of the failure. So you must be not of the use site and the any part of the service and this engage and any legal and transaction actives and then or then legitimate actives including but not limited to money and laundering and terrorist funding and this smuggling and commercial barrier in the event, and that's any legal and transaction actives or illegitimate and actives and the suspected and or notice we will adopt and apply available and majority of our sole direction including but not limited for the freezing all relevant account and this notify and relevant and authorized and we will not assume and any and the responsible erasing and therefore of the reserve and the right of the hold and relevant and person accountable guys. So you must not use and the site and service in any and manner and disengage and the undertake and condition and this involved and the any active that's have potential have of that birth and the impact and the market integrity and this our reputation guys. So about user and legalment and rights which and including but not limited and market and multiple advice and search the shopping and this layering and wishing and this trading and this illicit and the info and the fake and these guys unfair authentic unethical and transaction and trading actives and the collectively refer no market and these manipulation actives and this in particular. So you and or your application must not open multiple account on your site and engage in our and other wish and participate in any other market improvement and market multiple actives and you acknowledge and and understand that's market manipulative and this active and may have the adverse of the effect on the market source of the as of the closing price of the relevant and digital asset or to become artificially and inflate of the of deplete gas. So we take of the S and the tips and the very seriously and undertake and to and the promote and prime of this integrity and the market and shell of the tech and necessary step to protect our site and service and from such abusive and the behavior in the event and this action and the, we deem the proper of the search using and warning and concealing and this trading and eligibility and this trading and cancelling and rebellion and transcription as grow and this earning and the drive to search of the manipulative active and suspending search of the service of the freezing or of the setting any loss or damage access and this market and this manipulative actives against and this asset held in your account and this your applicable account any source of the account and suspect of the belief and the responsible grants and these relate and you applicates and the suspending and permanently and closing all you relevant account. You do not accept and assume any and liability and using and this format active and shall and continue any action and this see and the responsible and necessary against and the market and manipulation active and shall reserve all our rights of the including but not limited their right of the fashion all able and legal and equitable and this remain and to hold and the relevant and person including you and applicates and the accumulate guys so accountable so we provide an online platform and which allow user to trade and different digital asset we may and make available you other and ancillary and service and the to factors and the exchange and digital asset depending on your country and of these residents may or not available and this use service the site and responsibility and complete and this applicable and law with a country and residing and enter the country which you access the site and service guys so by creating an account, you are agree and maintain the security confidently, and you log in and credentials and restrict access to your account and this computer table and the mobile device. You shall take full legal and responsibility for activities that occur and under your account and this accept all risks and this authorize access guys so eligibility guys uh, so by accessing the site or using our service, you represent and warrant that if you are a natural person and you are that at least an 80 years old and have full power and this authorized and capacity into the entering into the deliver and platform and obligation under contract guys. Uh, So, including but not limited to the agreement, and if you are a legal entity and sorts of the legal entity and is of the duly and organized and validity exceeding and under applicable law of other and jurisdiction or the to the of the entity and this you are dual authorized act of the behalf and behind and the source of the legal entity. So if you you have the not previously and been suspended and or removed and from the site or service, you will use an account only by and if for you yourself and not on and the behalf and any third party unless so if you are obtain and this superior and this right of the approval from of the US guys. So you are represent and warrant that your account can only be used by person and whose their name it's registered and under you may and only use your account of your own and this benefit and do not on behalf any other third party you unless and have and obtain and the prior written and approval use and are forbidden and this using any our service and resale and the purpose of the any third parties and the including and transaction behalf of the other person enters of the you are fully responsible for the actives that account and there and you are account including and this ensuring that's the response and the who access and the using and service thought your account and this aware of this term of the condition of your agreement and with you comply of the with and will be bound and this have harbour of the authorized use and accept the relay on any instruction order and translation notice and this communication guys so and any other action and the initiate and made of the provide or taken and any how and the access by use account and the event that's the accessing our site and service and the behalf and the beneficiation natural and the personal and the legal person including and any form of the in corruption and the partnership and the association organized and any others and the interior and the you are continue access the site and service shell and continue and representation of to that's have been duly and authorized by and such of the represent person to use site and our site platform any transaction active and therefore and this so therefore and represent and person of this agreement any such of the transaction active and this platform according and this when and term using and therefore and this agreement and any associate and this content and terms of the policy guys. So let's talking about right now guys in this video and of the any third parties and the including and translation behalf of the other person enters of the you are fully responsible for the activities that account and there and you are account including and this ensuring that's the response and the who access and the using and service thought your account and this aware of this term of the condition of your agreement and with you comply of the with and will be bound and this have hereby of the authorized use and accept the relay on any instruction order and translation notice and this communication guys so and any other section and the initiate and made of the provide or taken and any how and the access by use account and the event that's the accessing our site and service and the behalf and the beneficiation natural and the personal and the legal person including and any form of the in corruption and the partnership and the association organized and any others and the interior and the you are continue access the site and the service shell and continue and representation of to that's have been duly and authorized by answers of the represent person to use site and our site platform any transaction active and therefore and this therefore and represent and person of this agreement any source of the transaction active and this platform according and this when and term using and therefore and this agreement and any associate and this content and terms of the policy guys. So let's talking about right now guys in this video and so let's talking about right now guys and this natural person and the including this account and this event and this accessing and this our site and service and we have benefit and natural person of the legal including any form of the in corruption partnership association organize any other entry and this type and you continue and this access hour and this service shell and continues and this representation hour that have been duly and authorized such of the represent and this using site and service platform transcription actives there of this and therefore of the behind represent person and this agreement to any source of the translation active that's and the platform according and term of this use and this agreement and any associate and this content and term of the policy it shall of the repair of this not only an authorized actually an user individual and but of this represent person and therefore of the both you and